And welcome back to Conspiracy Snacks and Tinfoil Hats. My name is Connor,
And I'm Avalon.
and this week Avalon has our thing, but I have shit to say first.
Yeah, speak your
One,
truth.
one. What was it? I had a few things that I was going to say and I don't remember. One. Oh, I remember one. We all need to give Avalon shit. We 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 are all gathered here today to have an intervention for Avalon for still not having a laptop. And if I look right, I don't know, do you even have your AirPods in?
I do.
Okay, you have your AirPods in this time. Okay, at least your AirPods are there.
I found
Two.
them.
Oh, good. Because I'm pretty sure when we started this podcast back in January, when we brought it
Hmm.
back, she said, "Don't worry, I'll be getting one." So I just need to speak my truth at the beginning, and I need y'all's help pushing Avalon to make a
Just tell
decision.
me which laptop to buy and I'll buy it. That's all. I just
Okay, I'll
don't
do
want to
research.
have to do the
Oh,
research.
that brings me to number two. Tomorrow's my last day of student teaching, and then I'll be done. Woo! So after tomorrow,
Yay!
I can research a good
Everyone
laptop for
say
you.
congrats to Connor.
Thank you, everyone. I should I take bows?
Proud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, Two, also, legitimately, also just send me your budget for computers, and then I'll research things.
Well,
Two,
thank you.
I am going to finish tomorrow, and then Friday, I'm not doing anything. I'm submitting my last thing tomorrow, and then I'm going to play Minecraft all day long
I love that
on
for you,
Friday.
honestly.
I'm actually really excited about it. The other thing that I wanted to put at the top of the thing is I posted about it on our social medias, but we finished our website again. It's
Oh, yeah.
reposted.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Website website is up. Also, our Patreon. That's another conversation that we have to figure out shit about our Patreon. But hey, you guys
Okay.
go subscribe to us and give us money so that we can pay for one, the paid version of Riverside so we can get rid of this fuck ass logo in the corner. Two,
Yeah.
so that we can pay for the premium version of that I can pay for the premium version of CapCut and edit our videos
Hmm.
with better things, so that we can. I don't even need to make money. It's just enough money to cover some
Just for
premium
that.
versions of things, like.
That's valid.
But then on there, I'm pretty sure it's set up that we have a short sleeve shirt, a hoodie, a crew neck, a hat, and a keychain, some stickers, all with our logo on it too. So go buy that.
Go
Buy
buy
shit
our
from us
shit
because the world's ending and everything's expensive. So why not waste money on our
on your
stuff?
friends. I agree.
Um, yeah. Oh, and then also, do you want me to wait to introduce what I got for a snack?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's not exactly what you got, but I'm excited to tell you what I got, what you told me to
okay,
get.
I'm excited. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Do you have any? Oh, how was your week
Um,
though? How's things going?
it's been
Oh, you've been
good.
having actually no, you've been having a shitty week.
Yeah.
You're
This
like,
week has
it's
been,
been good.
no, this week has been long. Like today,
It's only
one of
Wednesday,
the participants was like, "Oh my gosh, it's already Wednesday?" Like, or tomorrow's already Thursday. And I
and
was
you're
like,
like,
"It's only
fuck
Thursday."
off.
I was like, Monday was just a shit show at work. Yesterday was like fine, but still not great. And then today was super busy too. It's just
Ugh,
been busy. And
it's
I'm,
awful.
and like, I just had to do everything by myself essentially because my boss was like out at meetings or like onboarding a new hire. So it's like, I'm like,
Ew.
but, but I have a fun weekend planned.
Good.
So I should be good.
I sorry you've been having a rough week. My week's been rough in a way, but like luckily my mentor teacher's been awesome and she's been like defending me. I've been having to like play the BS game with a school district
Mm,
and she's been awesome at like protecting me.
that's
Like
good.
so that's been fun, but they're all crazy and they're like they're trying to push me into this position that one now I'm overqualified for and two they're just desperate for and they're like saying one thing but then I'm like you're trying to manipulate me and I can see through you and I don't want to do it.
Yikes.
So
Yeah,
it's a
no.
fun. They're like this is such a great opportunity XYZ and I'm like guess what?
No.
That's actually you that's not paying me enough now because now I have my degree.
Now I'm a teacher.
Now I'm a teacher, and so it's been fun because they're like sending out emails being like, yeah, if Connor can't or on days Connor can't help, and I'm like, whoa, who says I'm helping at all? Like, you might never see me again after tomorrow, my last day. What are you gonna
Fair.
do?
Fair.
Well, and then because I was talking to my mentor teacher, and I'm like, it's hard too because they're like, I'm like, but I don't have any. I can go to any school district in my town. I don't have to even stay in my state. I have no ties anywhere other than like my family, which I want to be by. But like,
Yeah.
I could peace out to a different state for 5 years, and
Yeah.
so like,
You have no
good luck. You
loyalties.
gotta make it. I have no loyalties, and
Which is good.
anyways,
You should fight for your worth, I guess.
yeah. But this week is fucking long. I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
wait for
sick
it
of
to be
it
over.
too.
Even
I just want to party.
I just want to party. I don't want to work ever again.
Dudes.
We did have this is not this anything that like matters with our podcast, but we got to start a new Baldur's Gate campaign
We
with some
did.
friends. That was fun.
Hmm.
So
It was. It was very chaotic, and I'm really bad with
yeah,
that.
Avalon was actually struggling with it, but it was funny.
I'm learning, and it's gonna be a good learning moment for me, and
Because we just
I'm
want to do
excited.
everything like by the book and like check boxes and everything, and we're just like let's just fuck around and see what
Yeah,
happens.
they just be robbing shit and killing everyone, and I'm like,
I think everyone but you went to prison during that play, like the
yeah,
one day we played, and we
yeah.
all.
And
I
I'm
think I
supposed to be a pirate, and I,
yeah, you're supposed to be the worst one. You just need to get through your head on this playthrough with our
that I'm
friends
a pirate.
that you're a pirate and like it's not gonna
Yeah,
we're not
it's fine.
gonna yeah.
I just need to let go, and maybe when we play, I'll just like have a few drinks in me every time.
Just
I'm
take a
just like,
Xanax, pop a Xanny, something to
yeah,
just like calm down.
yeah, so that I'm
Also
not.
this is also, I guess I'm just wasting time, but
No, you're
the
good.
game you've been playing on Switch that
I
Julie
was gonna
downloaded.
talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, well, one, I want to hear about it. Two, okay, one, I want to hear about what you say. Just talk about it for a second, but then I have questions because we
Okay.
haven't even had
Well,
a
I
chance.
was.
I feel like I've been so busy. I've seen you guys playing it, but I have, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Go.
It's so last time we recorded, I was obsessed with Pocopia. Now I have a new
Oh,
obsession,
yes.
which is Tamagotchi Life, which I've been anticipating this game for since they announced it, and was the whole reason I bought a Switch 2. Um, oh, you went away
What?
for a second.
Yeah, that was scary. Please excuse some brief technical difficulties. We thank you for your patience. Sorry.
Okay.
Tamagotchi Life.
Where was I? Tamagotchi, not Tamagotchi.
Tomodachi. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Basically, the whole reason I bought a Switch 2, which now I'm mad because it's not just on the Switch 2, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but basically, it's a game. It's basically The Sims, but with Miis. You make little Miis, and then it's more like just silly. Like, it's not as serious. You don't have to, like, make sure they go to the bathroom or shower or eat. Like sometimes they'll be like, I'm hungry, and you just give them a little snack, but it's
Yeah.
not like they'll die.
Okay.
But it's so fun. I made all my friends, and then I like throw random celebrities in there. With every friend that I've made, I've asked them to pick like a person they want in there with them.
Hmm.
And so that's been fun. Today, It's
Wait, I want to
me,
share what
me
I
and
wait first. I picked.
oh yes,
I hope I. You wanted someone that we'd be in there with, and hopefully maybe fall in love with, and I
yeah,
picked Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito,
Specifically,
and
the trash man, Danny DeVito.
yeah,
Because
he doesn't have a crush on anyone yet.
boo.
I don't think, but Ilya Rozanov is in love with Danny.
I mean, yeah,
So you got some tough competition.
yeah. Fuck.
But me and Johnny Depp are married. And then today, my friend Alexa and Jacob Elordi just got married.
No way.
Um,
That's who she
yeah,
picked too,
so
right?
yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
so Shrek is in love with Hannah. Like, Julie wanted to be with Ace. They're not really working out. They're like kind of friends, but they fight a lot. So I don't see them falling in love. But she doesn't have any crushes yet. You don't have any crushes yet either. Um, Pitbull and Kaylee are best friends, which is so
Kaylee
funny.
loves that.
And
And what about
Kaylee,
you? You got married?
that's what I said. I got married to Johnny Depp.
Oh, I don't remember it. Sorry.
Yeah, we're married,
Okay, good.
which thank
Okay.
goodness.
And my question for you is one, do you think I'd like this game?
I don't think you would. I think you would have fun with it for a day and then you'd get bored.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So I wouldn't spend the money on it. If it's like on sale sometime, maybe, but
Yeah.
it's like expensive right now.
I know. Yeah, Julie, I think it's $60 right now, even.
Yeah,
So, anyways, because I was thinking about that, I was like, I think I'd enjoy it for a minute, but I don't know if I would for a long time. And so I was like, oh,
no. Because I'm already
but
like planning
hey,
other islands. Like,
go subscribe to our Patreon, and then I can get Hitachi Live.
if you subscribe and he gets it, then he'll put you in his island.
That's our number one. That's for our top level of Patreon. If you subscribe to
We'll
our
put
top,
you
I
in our
will put
Tamagotchi
you
island.
into our Tomodachi Island. We'll have a conspiracy stacks with tinfoil hats island.
My
Yeah,
island's named Puchina Island.
no, it's not surprising.
Also, something so funny that happened just before this. Jacob Elordi is proposing to Alexa.
Yeah.
And when someone proposes, it's really stressful because you go inside of their brain and there's all these thoughts and you have to shoot them so that they'd only think of the person they're proposing to. And if you one hits you, then they say that thing out loud. They like blurt it out. So during my proposal, when Johnny Depp was proposing to me, he said Draco Malfoy on accident. And then he was like, no, 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 I'm sorry. Okay, during Jacob Elordi's, he said gay sex. And he said, would you like to have gay
Why?
sex with me?
Why is everything like that's just Euphoria canon? So I feel like
Yeah, it
everything
was
happening on
so
your island is
funny.
actual canonized, biblically accurate.
No,
That's
it's such a fun game. I'm obsessed. I'm planning on making Trisha pay this tonight.
hilarious. I can't wait for Trisha on your island.
Also, side note, your mic sounds weird.
My mic sounds weird.
Like it sounds like it's just coming from your computer, not the actual mic.
Please excuse some brief technical difficulties. We thank you for your patience. You ready?
If you want to talk about your snack, and then I'll talk
Yes.
about mine.
Well, and I hope it fits. So you told
Yeah,
me to hopefully get gummy sharks.
yeah,
Um, where I went, they did not have gummy sharks, but I did
fair.
get tropical sour bright octopus,
Ooh,
octopussy, if you so incline yourself.
if you so incline yourself, I do not.
Oh, okay. And one, two, three. Oh, there's actually 8. Oh, there's actually 8. Ew, that's kind of gross.
Yeah, I
But
don't
there
like
are 8.
that.
It kind of
It
looks like a
looks like a
spider.
spider.
Ooh,
Ugh. Well,
gross.
yum. Bottoms
Yeah.
up.
Bottoms up,
I
bottoms up.
actually got gummy sharks,
Okay. I
which
was looking for
honestly,
those. Oh, they're from Target.
Target. I
Mm.
just looked up gummy sharks near me and these popped up.
Oh, well, when you told me, you just texted me that at 12:30 today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I did not. No, that was fine. But I didn't, like, I had looked at my phone this afternoon. I had done stuff. I didn't see it till like 5 o'clock. And so I was pissed. And I ran to the grocery store. No,
That's
the grocery
fine.
store, the gas station. And that's why
I did say if you couldn't find it to just get an aquatic animal.
Yep, so I got an octopus.
But the reason I chose gummy sharks is because, do you know this Glee quote? What is a gay shark?
I feel like I know
Britney S. Pierce.
I know it's Britney S. Pierce, and I know something about a gay shark.
Are gay sharks. Blank are just gay sharks.
Dolphins. Dolphins are gay sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about dolphins today.
Dolphins and how they rape people. Not people, but other dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that. But yeah, so I'm going to do it a little...
Before you get too far, I think I'm going to be a psychopath, and as I eat my octopuses, I'm going to rip off each of their tentacles.
I don't think that's crazy. I think that's normal.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
But I think I'm going to do things a little bit differently, where I'm going to do like kind of not a history lesson, like a biology lesson first, and then go into the conspiracy. Why are you laughing?
I don't know why. Just because I think about us, 5 years ago when we were joking about starting a podcast, and little did I know that it was just going to be like homework.
Yeah, but this was so fun for me, you don't even know.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying is it's fun, but it's like, you're like, we're going to do biology. I'm like, here I am.
Like, it's very much like your episode last, where it was like kind of just a history lesson, and there was like a little bit conspiracy, but not really. That's kind of like how this one is.
No, I love that shit. Okay, I'm ready.
So this one's super fun. So we're going to talk about dolphins for a second. All of this information comes from one of my favorite podcasts called Ologies. Every episode is on a different ology, and this host brings on experts and just like asks them questions. Yes.
Question. I feel like I know the answer. You probably did not, but did Kaylee, because I feel like that's the answer. Did Kaylee have all those like ology books growing up?
Yes, because she had money. I couldn't afford those books.
Yeah, neither
but
could
I'd read them at her house.
Okay. Yeah, I just figured that was the dynamic, and I needed to know.
I loved those books.
Yeah, those books. I remember seeing them and being like, I wish one day I could own those.
Dragonology. Yeah. No, they were.
But no, we were PBS kids.
Yeah, my grandparents had the zoo books. Do you remember zoo books?
No.
There was always advertisements for them, like during commercials on Nickelodeon. And it was like a monthly subscription, and you get a book about an animal.
I didn't have Nickelodeon. I never didn't have Disney
Channel
on Nickelodeon until I was like 14.
Cable.
No, I was straight up PBS kids until I was
PBS
14.
Kid.
And then that's when high school hit, and then I was watching then I went through, then that's when I just started watching TV shows all the time, because then I had to watch like my teenage shows, but then that's like when I really watched like SpongeBob and like all the like Nickelodeon shows. I was too old for them, but I had to make sure I knew what my friends were talking about. Well, and I was not going to be left out and not know SpongeBob references.
Yeah, I would just lie and tell people I saw stuff when I didn't. And then they'd be like, oh, remember this episode? I'm like, yeah, totally. Duh, who hasn't? So yeah, shout out to Ologies. I love that podcast. I just listen to it for fun because I like learning things. Anyway, so when I picked this topic, which we'll talk about later, it's called Dolphin Gate. But we'll talk about Dolphin Gate later. But I was like, I wonder if there's a Dolphinology episode. And there was. So, and it was a really good one. The expert that they had, he was like really funny. So, here's just some fun facts about dolphins, and it kind of goes into some crazy shit. So, did you know that there's 40 different species of dolphins?
No.
And that
I thought dolphins were dolphins.
Orcas are dolphins.
Hey, we saw an orca. Let's put a picture of it right here.
And we swam with dolphins.
And we swam with dolphins.
That was
Oh my goodness.
truly magical.
So wait, hold on, pause. Picture of
Yes.
our orca. Picture of us swimming with dolphins. Maybe another one. Imagination.
So yeah, orcas are dolphins, which actually I didn't know that. And another thing I learned is that dolphins and porpoises are different. That's not the same thing.
What the fuck
I
is a
thought
porpoise?
porpoise was like the scientific name for dolphin, but they're actually two different things. Dolphins.
I've never even heard of
You've
porpoise.
never heard of a porpoise? Oh.
I've heard of a tortoise.
Oh. Okay.
But I didn't grow up near the beach, bitch. Okay.
I also really wanted to be a marine biologist.
Sure.
So dolphins have elongated beaks or like snouts, and their teeth are cone shaped, and they have curved dorsal fins. Whereas porpoises have round faces, spade shaped teeth, and triangular fins. So like pilot whales are porpoises.
Don't know what a pilot whale is. Let's put a
Pilot
picture of
whales
a
are
pilot
really
whale right
cool.
here.
They
Here's
have
a pilot
pilot
whale.
whales at SeaWorld, which
Okay.
SeaWorld is not good, but I did grow up going to SeaWorld. Anyway, that's about the species of dolphins. I mean, there's so many different kinds, but those are the only ones I cared about.
Deal.
The evolution of dolphins. So dolphins started out as aquatic animals and then left the water to live on land and
Is this just
evolved
the
into...
Simpsons episode?
I knew you were going to bring that up because he brought it up, and I was like, okay, Connor's going to bring that up. I don't know what that is, but there's an episode, I guess, where they take over the world.
How did you do a whole episode on Dolphin Gate and you didn't watch the Simpsons episode on the dolphins taking over the world?
I don't care about the Simpsons, that's why.
Maybe you should if you like dolphins so much.
Okay. But yeah, they left the water and evolved into something pretty close to a deer. But then some of them were like, fuck this, I'm going back in the water, and evolved back into sea animals. So that's kind of where dolphins...
between like dolphins and porpoises are different. That's
no, I
was a
think
deer.
porpoises also did that, but that's why dolphins are mammals. They're not fish.
Mm-hmm.
And their closest living relative is a hippo, actually.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
Kind of cool. Another fun fact is dolphins are conscious breathers. So humans, we just breathe. We don't have to think about it. Like, we just breathe. When we go to sleep, we just keep breathing. Yeah. Dolphins have to like consciously think about when to breathe. And so when they go to sleep, half of their brain turns off, but the other half stays awake so that they can keep breathing.
I feel like I learned that one time.
And also, awesome. Like, stay alert so that they don't die. And then, like, it will be, like, 4 hours, and then the brain will switch so that they get, like, equal rest. Crazy.
So, do you know this, and you might not know this, but is that, like, all the time? Like, their brain's constantly switching, so they only are at half capacity?
Just when they're sleeping.
Okay, and then during the day, they're just, like, full brain.
Yeah, and their brains are huge.
I think
they're very smart. Yeah. Well, we'll get into that kind of.
Okay, wait. Are you going to cover? Isn't it like? Doesn't the CIA say it's like illegal to try to communicate with dolphins? Is that part of this?
Into it.
Okay,
we'll get into it.
Sorry.
So with the breathing, they can hold their breath for around 10 minutes. Is like the longest, but most of the time they come up for air 2 to 3 times a minute. Which, remember when were we discussing whales? What were we discussing in Australia when we're like they can only hold their breath for that long?
Oh, yeah, with Kiara.
Was it whales?
Yeah. I think it was whales, and we're like probably like 10 hours, and it was like literally like 40 minutes, or like maybe it was even less than that. Hold on. Maybe it was dolphins. Maybe we were talking about that.
Maybe it was dolphins, because I know sperm whales, they can hold their breath for 90 minutes.
That's crazy.
Which still doesn't seem like a ton of time.
No.
For a whale.
Hold their breath. Whales can hold their breath. This is from AI, which fuck AI. Whales can hold their breath for a wide range of times, generally between 10 minutes to over 2 hours. But still, only 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so
Crazy.
dolphins max 10 minutes because their
Blue
blowhole is how
whales,
they
usually 10
breathe.
to 20 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, because they have their blowholes and so they have to like close it when they go underwater so that
Ew, it can open and
water doesn't get
close?
in it. Yeah,
Gross.
there's like yeah, which I'll talk about more blowhole stuff later.
Oh, no.
Okay, so this is probably something you already knew, but dolphins use echolocation. Um, Works in the dark, but basically it's like a bunch of clicks and whistles to map what's ahead of them, to hunt fish, to see people, to yeah, basically everyone knows what echolocation, or they should know what echolocation is. They're like the same as bats, but they're not blind. They can see.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, Something cool related to that though is dolphins kind of have names. So each dolphin has a unique click or whistle. So if a dolphin wants to get another dolphin's attention, they'll mimic their click to get their attention. So it's kind of like calling them by their name, which I think is pretty cool.
So we could communicate with dolphins, is what you're telling me.
Some say yes, and I'll get to that.
Some say love.
Okay, we're gonna talk about mating because dolphins are horny freaks.
They're also awful, just like
Male dolphins
humans.
are whores. They get all the girls pregnant. They don't care. They don't like mate for life. They just go out and whip their wieners out and are just putting it where they can put it.
Do they have wieners?
Yes, they
Oh.
come out of them.
Ew.
It like is inside and then it comes out. Anyway,
And now we'll show you a picture of a dolphin wiener.
a
No, we
whale,
won't. I won't.
or a dolphin
I'm
penis.
not gonna put that in. I'm sorry.
Girls are not as whorish. They're more picky. Um, and they're
So
literal
literally
like
humans.
yeah, and there's literal like fuckboy groups of dolphins that their like main objective is just to go get women
There's
pregnant and
dolphin
harass women.
frats.
Yes,
Do you remember that
it's
frat?
crazy.
Do you remember that frat that like during COVID or whatever that got the heat because they literally had a chant that said no means yes and yes means anal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say
that's
that all the
those
time
dolphins.
still.
Avalon, you can't say that
But
shit.
not like in a serious
No,
context.
I
This would be
know.
funny.
Still.
If anyone could say it, it's a woman, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, dolphin
No.
vaginas. So,
Do
dolphin
dolphins have clitorises?
vaginas,
Clitori?
yes, big one, a big one.
And
It's
now
like
a picture of
most,
a dolphin clitoris.
it's most of the outside of their vagina, like the outside fold of it. So
That's
they're always like
crazy.
rubbing up against stuff. But their
I
vagina has
bet.
like a bunch of folds and stuff, so they can
So the
manipulate their
male
body.
dolphins still can't find it?
No,
Sorry.
no. But because so many males are like getting them pregnant, they can like manipulate the folds so only some sperm gets through. So they can like choose which sperm fertilizes their eggs
So
and what
they
sperm
like pretty
doesn't.
much get assaulted, but they can choose if that
Yeah,
assault they want to be pregnant from
results
that
in a
assault.
pregnancy, which I guess is nice, but it's just crazy.
Hey, dolphins get a choice, and so should humans. Call me crazy. Okay, that wasn't the best comparison, but
Yeah, that was not.
I am going to stick
Uh,
with humans deserve
Women,
choices
yes,
too. Yes,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes, yes.
But as I thought
Um,
through that yeah, we're gonna just
yeah,
move on.
you're
Sorry.
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I get
You,
what you mean. I
yeah,
get what you mean.
yeah, yeah. You get it.
You had
We
the
just
right intentions. The next thing I put was literally Dolphins Are Just Gay Sharks by Britney Spears,
thank
which
you, Brittany S. Pierce.
turns out to be kind of true. Dolphins are pretty bisexual. Males always have their wieners out and are just like high-fiving with other male wieners, and like sometimes will like
But they
rim the
just say no.
blowhole of other guys.
They just say no homo afterwards, so it's fine.
Yeah. They just like grasp wieners and are like, hey,
Hey, no homo, dude. Don't worry.
or like, can I just touch
Can I
just the
just
tip in your blowhole?
and
And
literally
they do anal too.
what the fuck?
Yeah. No, they're crazy. And dolphins are the only species that have sex for pleasure, like humans.
I have heard that.
Most animals just have sex to reproduce. Dolphins are freaking insane. There's also this article of this dolphin who there was like an eel and he wrapped it around his wiener and was
Ew.
using it to jack off. He literally made a
I like
flashlight out
this
of an
is
eel.
what I picture. You're like, guess what? This podcast episode's gonna be so fun. And you're like, I learned all about how dolphins jack off. That's literally how this
They
episode
use
is going.
eels. They use eels and dead fish. They'll rip off the head and
Ew!
then just go. I'm telling you, they're freaks. Dolphins
Yeah, but
should be
humans
put
do
in
that
jail.
too. That's why. Have you heard the problem of male morticians in dead bodies?
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about let's talk about the 1960s, which we
Okay.
all know is always a great time, and people are always doing normal shit in
The
the
Cold
1960s.
War.
So there was this guy named John C. Lilly. He was a neuroscientist, psychoanalyst, psychologist. He did so much shit.
You could be whatever the
He
fuck you wanted to be in the 60s. No one, you could just say, I'm a
Yeah.
fucking doctor. And
he
people would just be
had
like,
degrees
okay.
in everything, and
He did
he
not.
actually was,
He did not. No. He just
yes, he
said,
did.
oh, I'm a fucking doctor. I don't believe it.
And he was the one that invented the isolation tank. You know, the one in Stranger Things? He invented
MK
that.
Ultra. Hell
So,
yeah.
one day, this was in the late 40s, his friend was like, hey, there's this dead dolphin that washed up on the beach. Come check it out with me. And he's like, okay. And he
Did
was
they
like,
fuck
you're
the
an...
dolphin?
No. He
Okay.
was like, you're a neuroscientist. You should, like, look at its brain. And so they cut open the dolphin and, like, look at its brain. And they were like, this brain is huge. And this was the first time anyone had made that observation. No one had studied a dolphin brain before. And they were like, this is really big. This is crazy. And so they started studying it more and realized that dolphins were actually highly intelligent. He went, so because of this inspired him to create a lab in Florida with a bunch of dolphins. And he would like stimulate their brains and study their behaviors. And while doing these experiments, he noticed that the dolphins were trying to imitate his speech. And so he wrote a book called Man and Dolphin about how dolphins are so smart and maybe could even speak English, which
That's crazy.
kind of crazy. And
that lab is now called SeaWorld.
SeaWorld Orlando. But NASA, his book, like, did really well. And so NASA and the government were like, ooh, we need you. So they paid him to
NASA?
start. Yes. Because, so they paid him to start trying to. Yes. Okay.
NASA goes to
NASA?
space, not
Yes.
the ocean.
Okay,
So why the
listen,
fuck do they?
let me
Why?
finish.
Why the fuck does NASA care about wild dolphins?
Listen, because they wanted him to do experiments to try to teach dolphins how to speak English for the purpose of learning more about interspecies relations. So if aliens came to Earth, that we could talk to them and teach them English. So that's why.
Why English? What if they
this?
want to speak Spanish instead?
Well, because this guy spoke English.
Maybe
And
they're just
the
racist
US
towards English
government-
speakers.
and the US government is the only one that cares about random crap like this.
Can I be so honest?
Yes.
I'm so tired of the US government. Just in history, now.
Speak on it.
Like, I just. So, did you just have moments where you're like, man, every episode we do, everything, it all just comes back to the government, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let's move on.
So yeah, NASA is paying John C. Lilly to try to get dolphins to learn English, which I'm like, why? Why are we paying money for that? But whatever. So
Why can't
we're
we
gonna
just
introduce.
I feel like if we could just let some random person in the Midwest have a tank full of dolphins, they could probably know English in a couple weeks. If you just
No,
let someone
they could not.
domesticate dolphins. I feel like scientists just get too caught up on things.
No, because
No.
listen, enter Margaret Howe Lovett, and we'll see how that went, okay?
Fine.
Margaret Howe Lovett was this girl in her early
I feel
20s.
Does she get assaulted by the dolphins?
No.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
Sorry. I need to shut the fuck up.
No. I like it. But I mean,
Okay.
you're
But
kind of
yes.
on the right track. She didn't get assaulted by the dolphin. The dolphin maybe was the one that got assaulted.
Margaret was freaky.
So.
No way.
So.
That's insane.
Margaret was in her early 20s.
Margaret.
Has no scientific background. Is just a normal girl that lived near this lab that researches dolphins. So one day, the director of the lab was out on his smoke break, and she's like, "Hey, I really like dolphins. Can I come see the dolphins?" And he was like, "Hey, you're really cool and have a lot of spunk. Why don't you come volunteer and help us?" Which, huh? She has no anything. So they liked her vibes. They liked her vibe. Said yes. So during all this, she met John C. Lilly.
Every time you say that, I think you're gonna say John Cena. I'm like, what the fuck does John Cena have to do with dolphins?
Okay, so she meets John C. Lilly, which
John
is
Cena.
the other guy, and he built something called a dolphinarium, which is basically they just got a 2-story house and flooded it with water, and she lived there with dolphins. So she had a little desk at the top that she could sit at, and then the rest was water, and there was 2 female dolphins named Sissy and Pamela.
Who the fuck is naming these dolphins? We can do something better than Sissy. What the hell?
And then there was a
Sissy,
younger male.
Here, Sissy. Shut up.
There's a younger male dolphin named Peter.
Oh, what the...
And the whole purpose was to try to teach them English. I put in parentheses, it's giving Shape of Water, which is that movie by Guillermo del Toro where she fucks the fish guy. But literally, she floods her bathroom so that they can fuck.
That's crazy. I've not seen that movie, but that sounds like a movie.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a movie that you and Julie have probably talked about.
Yeah, it's a good one. But so yeah, she was doing that for 6 months. A little background on the dolphins. They rescued these dolphins from Marine Studios. And they were in the movie Flipper. You know the movie Flipper about the dolphin?
No.
Yeah, you do. You know Free Willy?
No. Yes, I know of Free Willy, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with dolphins.
Okay.
They were dolphin actors. So they rescued them from this and now are shoved them in this house with Margaret.
Okay.
Because Peter was an adolescent male dolphin, his wiener was out all the time. And he would rub it on her. And so this obviously was interrupting the experiments. So to help him, she would jork him off, Connor, to completion. And this is a quote from her, okay? Let's hear what Margaret had to say about this. Quote, "It wasn't sexual on my part. Sensuous, perhaps. It seemed to me that it made the bond closer, not because of the sexual activity, but because of the lack of having to keep breaking. And that's really all it was. I was there to get to know Peter. That was part of Peter. It would just become part of what was going on, like an itch. Just get rid of that scratch and we would be done and move on." Margaret.
That's worse, Margaret. What the hell? Ew. I would have preferred it was the 1960s and she didn't know that dildos existed and so she had to hop on it or something rather than it was sensual. I was helping out. What the fuck, Margaret? That's disgusting. I don't know why I feel like that's worse. Am I crazy for that? Man.
It's so bad.
That's like she's saying she wanted a relationship with the dolphin rather than just
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's.
I mean,
no way
ew.
is good. Like, none of that is good.
That poor dolphin. Dolphin rights. I don't think anyone should be assaulted. And he was an
Peter.
adolescent. She should be on a sex offender registry. Just because it was a dolphin, it was not. Ew,
So
Margaret.
Allegations of this got out, and
Allegations? No. It got out. Guess what,
okay,
Margaret?
news of the crime.
Yeah,
News of Margaret's wrongdoings got out, and NASA was like, "We gotta pull out of this."
NASA's like, this is a controversy we did not think that would need to be like. I feel like the people in the board meeting, I feel like when that dropped, they were probably like, what the fuck,
Margaret.
You know, like you think about those days at work where you're like, what the fuck is happening? That happens, and you're just like you know, you want to quit that day. The boardroom, everyone's just sitting there being like, what the shit do we do? Margaret's out there fucking dolphins and like literally giving hand jobs. And then probably one of those other guys in the board meeting had gotten a hand job from her too. And they're like, now I'm Eskimo brothers with Peter. What the fuck? Like, holy shit. I'm sure I'm surprised. Are there any suicides related to this? Because I would kill myself.
Well, actually, funny you mentioned that. So like I said, NASA pulls out. They start losing funding.
NASA pulls out. They use the pull-out method.
Towards the end of the research, Peter dies because of the living conditions, because it's a small tank, lack of sunlight. But John calls Margaret up and was like, "Peter's so sad he killed himself." Like,
that's insane.
Because if you remember, they're conscious breathers. So John was saying that Peter was like so sad he didn't want to live anymore, so he took his final breath and dived down and just didn't take another breath and killed himself.
She literally groomed that dolphin and led him to suicide. Margaret, when I see you, that's just... Margaret's in the Epstein files for sure. Holy shit.
So this
it's probably like Epstein's grandma or someone. Damn.
She's not that old. This was in the 60s. She's probably still alive.
Bro, you guys find Margaret. I don't know what it is.
Margaret Howell of it.
Margaret, when I see you for grooming a fucking... I don't even want to know what you've done to human children if you're grooming fucking dolphins. So...
but yeah, this like sparked a whole controversy because he was like...
What's controversial about it? She's crazy.
No, about the suicide, because this caused people to be like, can dolphins commit suicide? And it just brings us this larger question of like, do dolphins understand mortality like that? Like, maybe they are doing that, but do they understand what they're doing? Like, can we call it suicide if they're not? Like, so that was just what the researcher on this podcast, he was like, yeah, this is a whole debate. He's like, I personally don't
So,
think
he,
they understand it, so it's not
okay,
suicide.
put me in a room with that researcher, because you could say the same thing about like teenagers that kill themselves. They maybe don't grasp the whole thing of mortality, and they can
No,
still
but
make
they
that
know
decision.
I'm doing this to die.
And obviously, the dolphin probably does that too.
Maybe.
I
I don't
I
know.
I'll fight. I don't know why I'm going to bat for these dolphins. I don't give a
I
fuck
mean,
about these
there's
dolphins.
other like instances where like dolphins in captivity will like slam their head against the wall until they die. Like, so it's possible. I don't doubt it.
I'm just saying,
Um, yeah.
me and I don't know.
So at the same time that this was all going on with Margaret and Peter, John was giving the dolphins LSD. Um,
Because the 60s. Yeah.
because he was huge on LSD studies, and he was like, if I take LSD and they take LSD at the same time, maybe we could talk to each other.
He's like, whoa. He's like staring at the dolphins, like, whoa, they're talking to me. Fuck.
And this, if you can imagine, NASA didn't like that either, and that was another reason
Although I
they
don't know
stopped
why. The
funding.
government was all about LSD themselves. What the
Yeah, but I
hell?
think with dolphins, they felt more bad about it. I don't
That's
fucking know.
true. Dolphins definitely are kind of like dogs, where like we should, like, I think people care about them more than actual humans.
Yeah. But sad to say, I mean, maybe sad to say, nothing happened to the dolphins on LSD. They were just fine.
Why is that sad to say, Avalon? Speak on that.
I think it would have been fun to hear something cool about them on LSD, like tripping,
You want
or like us being
so
able to talk
so
to them.
you want something entertaining for you to happen for dolphins too,
Oh
without
my
consenting.
gosh, didn't know you were such a dolphin activist all of a
I
sudden.
am now, because I'm coming for you, Margaret. I'm coming for
Okay,
you.
so you had mentioned this earlier, but dolphins. So this is we're done talking about the experiments in the 60s. 60s.
Okay,
I
okay,
mean, this kind of started around the same time, but it's separate from John Lilly.
okay.
Dolphins are actually have been used for national defense. The US Navy and Soviets actually trained dolphins to scout enemy boats, locate and track mines, and locate enemy divers.
Hmm.
And the US Navy claims that they don't do that anymore, but I don't believe them.
Me neither. What the hell? We just
Um,
stopped. Oh, this was
like we
helpful,
just
and they just don't
stopped.
do it anymore. Bullshit.
They also would train sea lions too, the US Navy, to do the same things. Um, Something the Soviets did that the US never did though, Soviets would train the dolphins to kill people. So they
Hell
would
yeah.
train
Honestly, if
them.
you're gonna train dolphins, might as well like get them to fuck people up.
So they would listen to this. They would train the dolphins to have hypodermic needles filled with CO2, and they would swim up to divers and inject it in their veins so their veins would
That's
blow up and they die.
crazy. But honestly, like, uh, the U.S. government did that too. Let's not pretend
They say
the
they never
Soviets
did.
were the only ones to do it. Shut up.
Just imagine that
Just,
though. That
you
would be
know what? Dolphins
crazy.
in captivity are probably just like retired Navy, literally Navy SEALs, but Navy
Honestly.
dolphins. Like, they're like, hey, you get pension now. Let's move you into a zoo. Like, damn.
Honestly. But yeah. And then the last thing I put, except I didn't do a ton of research on it because I've heard about this story, and so I was like, I could probably remember most of it, but I honestly didn't want to waste too much time on it. But in the 1970s, there was a man who had like a love relationship with a dolphin, or claims it was like a consensual relationship, and he would have sex with this dolphin. And he wrote a book about it. I think there's a documentary about it too. So if you guys want to do something after listening to this, go look that up.
And then let me
Um,
know about it, because what the hell?
I remember seeing stuff about it on TikTok, and I was like, what in the hell?
The dolphins did not consent.
Yeah. I mean, dolphins are rapists too, though, so.
Yeah, that's a whole. I can't speak for the dolphins. You know, dolphin on dolphin crime. That just. I can't solve all
Oh,
problems.
so you don't care for girl
No.
dolphins?
No, I do. Hey, it's okay. Was the one guy you were just talking about, was he gay? Was he only with a male dolphin? I was assuming he
No,
was
he
with a
was with
female
a
dolphin.
girl.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I care about her, and I said that she had to consent. But they got to work out their own dolphin issues. I can only help with the interspecies. I'm an
Gotcha.
interspecies
Okay.
dolphin
Expert.
advocate. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Okay,
So any
that's-
interspecies. Hey, NASA, hit me up when the, you've seen me advocate for the dolphins. I'll advocate for the aliens. Just hit me up if
Yeah.
needed.
Okay, are you ready for
I'm going to change my
the
Hinge
shift?
profile to say interspecies relations
Do
for my
not
job.
Put that. Do not put that. That's crazy. Don't ever say that.
Okay.
They're like, what does that mean? And you're like,
Well,
have to
I
prefer
just
female
what made me
dolphins
think
being
of it.
raised by human men.
What made me think of it is this on Hinge. This girl just messaged me, and I just realized I hadn't changed my job for a while on Hinge, so it still says physician relations because that's what I was doing before. And she messaged me and she said, "I literally thought your profile said physical relations as my job," and I was like, "Whoa." That is insane. She's like, I had to read it like 3 times to make sure. So that's where it all came from. But I'm like, how has anyone matched with me ever? Because if they think my job, I put
I'm changing
physical
mine to that
relations.
right now.
My job, physical relations.
Hinge, man.
Man, don't
That would
even
be
get me
funny.
started.
Put interspecies relations. Do it.
Interspecies
See what
relations.
happens. I would like to see what kind of people message you.
And mention it.
It's just all furries.
I'm like, not that kind of species, not that kind of species.
No. Okay, are we ready? That
Yes,
was
sorry.
That was the dolphin lesson. Now we're getting
Okay.
into the conspiracy. And to kick it off, I did something fun. So this all took place in Florida. And so do you remember that trend back where you search up a Florida man and then your birthday to see
Yeah.
what headline? So
Yeah.
I did that for both of our birthdays.
Oh, okay, because I was like, I'm going to just go do mine, but I'm glad you did.
So
Okay.
on my birthday,
Yeah.
Florida man accused of jumping naked on neighbor's trampoline before breaking into home. And I'm like, honestly, slay.
Honestly, living his best
Honestly,
life.
me.
Honestly, that
me.
actually, why do I wish I lived in the middle of nowhere so I could go jump naked on a trampoline? Like, that actually sounds...
No, that doesn't sound fun to me. There's too
Okay.
much. And then
I think it
yours,
sounds... What? Yeah, I think I would do that. But not then breaking in, that was too far.
I feel like both of ours are pretty, like, it's like a horoscope. I feel like they're pretty accurate to who we are. Yours is Florida man investigated after asking a Walmart employee for, quote, anything that will kill 200 people. Like, why would you ask?
See, here's the problem. I need to have a conversation with that man because I just want to know if, like, because you know how if you're having a day and you're like, and like you just picture Walmart worker being like, hey, you finding everything okay? And you're like, no, I just really need something to kill about 200 people. And then all of a sudden the cops are pulling in and you're like, bro, what the hell? Like, have you ever taken a joke? Now I'm going to kill myself in front of you. What are you going to do about it? Like,
Joke with the wrong Walmart employee in your life.
and all of a sudden
Ruined.
you're getting arrested. Damn. So I need to like be like, hey, were you actually going to try to kill 200 people or were you just having a bad day? Because like, I get it. Like we all have days like that. Even if you were serious in that like 10 seconds, I get it. We all have off days.
So funny. So yeah,
That's something that's the thing is I could see myself saying something like that. Like whatever.
right. That's why I'm like, it's
Oh
accurate.
fuck. Sorry.
So yeah, Florida man. So now we're gonna be talking about Dolphin Gate, which, fuck, I already messed up on my research. I put on quote enter date here. Don't know when this happened. I know it happened. I know it happened this year, guys. I know it happened this year.
Okay.
Yes. So in Fort Myers,
Where's
Florida.
Fort Myers? Okay, Florida. Okay, Florida man.
Florida.
This all makes sense.
Yeah, it's a Florida man. A 33-year-old man, Ricky James Howell, was
Oh, 3
found
names.
disoriented and sunburned.
Wait! I heard of this guy. Holy
Yeah.
shit. I am so excited. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue on.
So he was found disoriented and sunburned on the Sanibel Causeway, which I had to look up what a causeway was. Basically, it's a raised road or pathway built over water. It's like a bridge.
Okay.
I don't know why it's called a causeway.
A causeway.
Anyway,
or like a pier?
he's found.
What the hell?
He was found on the side, and he claimed that he was abducted by a pod of dolphins and forced to labor on an elaborate underwater construction project. Crazy.
That's insane. No, and I'm so excited to hear more because, like, I remember reading comments and people were like, no, like, I kind of believe him.
And that's why I chose this, is because I saw this and I was like, why do I kind of believe him? So we'll go more into it and we'll decide at the end if you believe him. So police responded to a 911 call at 5:45 a.m. on a Monday morning. A guy on a motorcycle spotted Ricky. He was standing barefoot on the shoulder of the causeway, drenched in seawater and sketching diagrams in the wet sand. He was sketching diagrams of what he had built underwater in the sand.
That's crazy. In the sand. Okay.
He was wearing only blue swim trunks, had severe sunburns on his upper body, and had minor abrasions on his hand and feet, which he later said was because of having to, like, hold coral, because that's what the structures were made out of.
Oh. Dead. Let's put a picture of all the dead coral we saw, too, right here. Dead.
Guys, save our ocean.
Save our oceans for real. I know there's some creepy ass
Today's
dolphins
Earth
in there.
Day.
Happy Earth Day, everyone. Happy
We
Earth
love
Day
the
2 weeks
Earth.
ago.
It is our planet. So Ricky, after they like got him in the hospital and started asking him questions, he recounted being approached by a group of bottlenose dolphins while he was swimming off of Fort Myers Beach on a Friday afternoon. He said that they surrounded him like a security detail and that it wasn't aggressive at first, but that they would nudge him deeper and more offshore. And before he knew it, he was 45 feet away from shore in the Gulf, and helping them build what looked like a full-scale aquatic habitat. He goes on to describe that this habitat included condos made of coral, there was a town square, and that there was like obstacle courses for the dolphins.
For dolphins or for humans?
Dolphins.
Does it say? Okay.
For dolphins.
So they're just like testing the waters with slavery?
Wow.
They're just they're entering into that first stage of colonization. So cool.
Yeah, they're like,
they really are. Hence the Simpsons episodes. We're all fucked.
Ricky said that the dolphins communicated to him through a complex series of echolocation clicks and whistles, which he, quote, picked up on after a few hours. It was like learning a new language on the fly. And I put, yeah, okay, Ricky.
I was gonna say, or
like
what's
you just
did
learned?
You see Project Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Where he like all of a sudden can speak their language.
Well,
what the hell?
Because they use the computer.
No, but I was talking to my brother and sister who read the book, and I guess by like in the book, by the end of it, he like can speak.
He like can speak.
Or like understand it at least.
That's kind of cool.
So.
But yeah, so kind of related to what John Lilly was saying about the clicks and whistles, but I'm like, okay, Ricky. So he claims that the apparent leader was named Gerald. And he was a larger male dolphin with distinctive scarring on his dorsal fin. How did he survive? How did he survive underwater for 3 days? Well, Ricky said, quote, Gerald handled the breathing part. Some kind of bubble system or pressure adaptation. I didn't ask too many questions.
Honestly, here's the thing.
You don't question Gerald. He gives that authoritative vibe.
That right there is the most that I believe him just because of that. Because one, why the fuck are you gonna name the person in charge Gerald? But at the same time, no other name could be the leader of the Dolphins that's in charge
He's
of
the alpha,
breathing.
he's the leader, he's the one to trust.
He's Gerald. Like, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
Gerald.
So yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. You don't question
So,
Gerald. Gerald will fuck you
yeah,
up.
Gerald kidnaps him, makes him do all this stuff. On Sunday, Ricky said that the Dolphins finally released him because they deemed his contribution satisfactory. But Gerald told him they might come back and take him for
They
phase
said, you're
two.
indentured servitude. Your 7 years are up. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So they were like, but we might come get you again for phase two.
Dude, I'd never go
Um,
back into the ocean. Like, come and find me. Could you
so
imagine, though, being
Ricky,
asleep in your bed and all of a sudden there's fucking dolphins surrounding you and they're like, we said we'd come back for you. I'd be fucking pissing my pants. Are you kidding me?
well,
That's actually
he
awful.
he's claimed that since this, he's gotten a call from like I forget where it was, but it's to work on this big project, and he said it's Gerald's doing. I know it.
That's so
Like
funny.
he thinks it's part of
Imagine
this
all your
project still.
telemarketing calls are actually just Gerald, and he's like, will someone answer my fucking phone call? He's
Guys,
like,
come
what the
on.
shit? He's like, I thought
Phase
you
two, phase
humans use,
two.
I thought you humans use phones, and I can't get anyone to pick up their fucking phones these days. It's like no one wants to
Yeah.
fucking work. Just get off your ass and fucking
Yes.
work. Gerald's paying Kim Kardashian
Gerald's so
for.
sick of it. He's like, come on. I thought you guys were smart.
Come on.
Um, so yeah, after he was released, he swam to shore, and because he was so exhausted, and disoriented, he hitchhiked part way and then collapsed, and that's where he was found. So at the hospital,
Wait,
they
he
treated him.
hitchhiked? And someone just said,
Uh,
"Get the fuck out of my car here." Sorry, was I?
hitchhiked part way to the causeway. I guess,
Sorry,
yeah.
and he just said, "Let me out here. I'm
I
done."
put that. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't mean
Maybe
to
he
question your
hitchhiked on a
research. I'm sorry.
turtle. Maybe
The turtle
he
brought him
hitchhiked
back.
on a
He
turtle
hitchhiked
or
on. Yeah, okay. From that makes
something.
sense.
I don't know. So at the hospital, he was treated for dehydration and sunburns. But there was no alcohol or drugs in his system at all. He had a clean bill of health.
No LSD.
Um, yeah. So they even cleared him with or they cleared him with a clean bill of health the Thursday after he was found and had no signs of delirium, psychosis, or head trauma. Um, and then they did a chest x-ray on him and fluid analysis and revealed that trace amounts of Gulf seawater were in his lungs
Yeah,
and
that
that
right there.
the saline levels matched samples from 30 to 50 feet offshore.
Yes. No,
And there was
that
even
was
like marine like stuff in there.
that right there. I remember
Crazy.
seeing that, and I was like, he was fucking taken by the dolphins.
And
Gerald fucking took him.
the pulmonologist said this isn't consistent with a brief drowning incident or aspiration from swimming. It's as if his respiratory system was exposed to seawater for an extended period, yet without the expected inflammation or damage. So like even the pulmonologists were like, this is weird. Like
Gerald
so
just handled it.
Gerald. So you might be asking like why Ricky? Why did the Dolphins take him?
Out of all the people, why Ricky? Hey, Gerald, just so you know, don't hit me up. I don't.
Yeah, well he probably won't because you don't have a background like Ricky.
Okay. Let's hear about Ricky first.
So the police did a background check on Ricky and discovered that he had a background in aerospace engineering. He had
So
his
he's just
master's
smart as fuck.
degree. He had his master's degree in aerospace structures from MIT. He worked for Lockheed Martin, which is like a super well-credited company, where he specialized in advanced composite materials and submersible vehicle designs for deep sea exploration projects funded by NASA and the U.S. Navy.
What the shit? So
And
this
he
is pretty
had,
much Project Hail Mary, but just with the ocean instead of the space.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
He also had patents on lightweight pressure resistant habitats intended for extraterrestrial or oceanic use. Um, his colleagues described him as brilliant but eccentric. Um, his supervisor said he was always talking about bio-inspired engineering, mimicking marine life for better tech. If anyone's story about building for dolphins could have a kernel of truth, it's his.
Or he's like
So even
writing a
his
book and
supervisor
it's
was
all
like,
publicity. He's like,
yeah,
oh, by
he's
the way,
like,
my new book out
my
July
book.
31st.
So yeah, that's everything about that. What are your thoughts? Do you think this actually happened? Do you think
I have
what do you
mixed
think?
thoughts because
Okay.
I think whenever a doctor's involved, I feel like it gives more credit. So I'm like that's the thing when they mentioned
Yeah,
his
why would he
lungs.
make that up? Yeah.
But I also feel like in the United States, anything can be bought with money. Like literally anything. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you pay a pulmonologist to give a quote who's like doesn't give a fuck about his board certification. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I have mixed feelings. So there's two reasons that I have mixed feelings because one, Ricky seems almost like the too perfect of a pick.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost like, oh, that almost makes too much sense that they'd pick him. Like, why would
Mm-hmm.
they not just pick someone else to like literally enslave and make work and then I don't know.
Yeah, but they needed someone who knew how to make the structure.
But he said Gerald just handled everything. Like,
Gerald handled how he breathed.
so what? He was bringing his blueprints from his office to help the
Yes.
Dolphins. I picture like the Dolphins
No,
had the
but
plan and they were like, "You do this that we have planned." I don't.
yeah.
You know what? And now, surprise guest, we have what's his name?
Gerald.
Ricky. Oh,
Oh,
we have Gerald.
dude, I wish we had Ricky.
No, I actually root to do wish we too. And there's things where I'm like, okay, from what his background sounds, is he sounds very intelligent, and so I'm like, why the fuck would he lie about that? But I also feel like as I've gotten older, I've just heard more stories about people like that have been so smart, but then they're like so overworked and so stressed that they just like literally have a mental
Lose their
breakdown
mind.
and lose their mind. And if that's his work, that it's like so perfectly attuned to like this story that I'm like he had a
Because it's
mental
also very
breakdown and
possible that
hallucinated.
he was swimming and got like caught in a current and was like stranded at sea and was so dehydrated and like sunstroke that he like hallucinated this whole
Yeah.
thing.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing too. And so I'm like, so I actually was just listening to a podcast. I don't remember what it was. It was one of the like the US Navy's, I don't know, there was some big shipwreck and they like literally these guys like like they got separated and they came back and they were telling these people that they were in the ocean with trying to survive for like 3 days. They're like, yeah, last night we like found the ship again and we like stayed aboard it. Like they literally had like a joint hallucination. So I feel like the ocean, and I don't know, like we've talked about the ocean too. Like I feel like you and I have such a healthy respect for the ocean. And I think a lot of people do, but I'm like, I feel like the ocean fucks with your brain. Like,
Yeah.
and like I think we should study the ocean more. Like I feel like there's crazy shit in.
No.
I don't. If you want me to get onto a conspiracy, the ocean's alive, and I feel like if you want to talk about
There's
who
a
God
lot of
is,
stuff
the
down there.
ocean.
Yeah.
The
No, the
ocean
ocean's
covers
scary.
75% of our Earth. Anyways, let's
That's
move
why I'm
on.
like, you guys are looking for aliens in space. I can guarantee you where they are.
There's shit
They're
in the
the
ocean.
ocean.
And so I don't know. I feel like, but the doctor thing throws me off. Though, if we get back to Ricky,
What
sorry.
they said.
Yeah, like all that stuff of like he obviously sounds like he had heat stroke, but the things in his
Yeah.
lungs is I'm like I don't know.
Crazy.
But then maybe
huh?
with his research, like I don't know what he does. Like maybe he's exposed to offshore substance. You know what I mean? Like if he does work with, so I'm saying like if he is like super smart and works in like a laboratory and they study stuff in the ocean, if he's constantly exposed to things from the ocean, maybe that could get his lungs. I don't know. I'm not the fucking doctor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really want to believe him. And I think because I feel like Gerald's the perfect name and Gerald, don't hit me up, but at the same time, if you want to let me know you're real,
I think Gerald should get revenge for Peter on Margaret.
Gerald, hit me up.
Gerald.
We'll find Margaret and we'll fuck her up together.
We hire Gerald as a hitman.
He can hire us as his hitman.
Do you want to hear? So
wait, first, what do you think? Do you what do you think?
I'm kind of on the same page. Where like, I want to believe a lot of it.
Like, I think it's just.
But I think here's my thought. I think it's very possible that a group of dolphins did kind of bully him and like rough him up and like push him out. I don't think they like made him build a city. I think that part he might have imagined. But I do think that the dolphins probably beat him up a little bit.
Okay,
or maybe,
I like that.
Maybe they gangbanged him and he was embarrassed and so he made up this story.
That's called victim blaming.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, do you want to hear some like conspiracies though?
Absolutely.
So I was like hoping that I would find more conspiracies about this situation, but I didn't really. It was mostly just the debate of whether people thought it was true or not. Yeah. There was this one podcast I listened to called Cryptid Hunters, I believe. Man, oh man, they are like real conspiracy theorists though. Like we are not real ones. Like we like entertaining them, but they like legit believe a lot of stuff. And so they were bringing...
honestly, I need to start committing to the bit more and just because why not?
Yeah. So something
you know what I do. You know what, Ricky? I believe you. I'll testify for you.
Oh I support it.
You got. Yeah. I'm gonna clip the shit out of that right there.
You know what I'm referencing though, right?
Yes, and that's why it was so funny. But I'm just so excited. I'm literally just gonna clip the video of you doing that, but none of the context. And I can't wait.
That's messed up.
And that's going straight to our story. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, but here are some of the things they brought up. One, I kind of want to do a whole different episode on this, but they were talking about biodomes and how the elite have biodomes in underwater cities. So that this could have been one of the underground cities. And I was like,
it's actually rich people cosplaying
that's
as
where
dolphins.
Epstein is.
He's living and he's dressed up as a dolphin.
He's living in Sandy Cheek's dome.
Wish I was back in Texas.
And then another one was that aliens disguise
Connor and Avalon go one episode
dolphins.
without referencing SpongeBob challenge. Can't. And I'm sorry, I cut you off. Please continue. Restart that sentence.
Another one was that aliens disguise themselves as dolphins.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or that dolphins are aliens.
Yeah. Porque no los dos.
And then I put a psyop. Why did I put that? I don't know.
That's my favorite part of research is when you're like, I don't remember what I fucking wrote here.
I remember them saying that, but I didn't. I was like, okay. She just said it's a psyop. And I was like, psyop.
Okay, can I be honest? What the hell's a psyop?
It's psychic operation.
Okay.
It's like when they like try to train your brain. It's kind of like propaganda.
Okay.
But I think, now I'm remembering. I think she was saying it was like a gentle way to see how the public reacts. That if something came out about it, like in real life.
Oh, yeah.
But with like aliens.
But I don't know.
Like,
see, they told us aliens
like
existed like 3 years
people.
ago, and no one gave a fuck. They literally were like, hey, summon aliens, and everyone was like, cool. Guess what? Fucking eggs. That was the time when like eggs were fucking $17, and everyone was like, we don't give a fuck because we can't afford to live. Sorry.
I don't care about aliens when I'm paying $92 for
unless the aliens are gonna come be better landlords than what I have. I don't give a shit.
What?
What?
The aliens are gonna what?
They're gonna, they're, I don't know.
They're
What?
gonna come?
Bitch, I thought, never mind.
What?
I don't, I just didn't realize you were making a cum joke. I thought I
I
had
know, I
said
was
something and I was like, I
confused.
don't remember. And I just had gone over my head. Okay, sorry.
But anyway, that's it. That's Dolphin Gate. That's dolphins. I hope you had fun.
And dolphins are just gay sharks. I
Let
actually had
us
a great
know.
time.
I'm glad. I had a great time researching.
You just liked hearing
So
about how dolphins jack off.
that was crazy. I was
I
like,
just
they
pictured,
jack
did
off with
you?
an eel.
That's disgusting.
And I wrote
Eels.
these notes at work. I'm sitting there at my desk at work writing, jork
You're gonna
off
get
with
fired.
eel. They did block my access to Google Drive. Maybe that's why.
They're like, who? What is this
I tried
bitch
to
searching?
I'm like, well,
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
doing this on Microsoft.
So my students, we had to do substance abuse for one of our units in our health and wellness class. So they all were
Hmm.
assigned a drug to research, and then they had to present to the class. And so,
Oh
and on the
no.
school computers, you can like pull
They
up
just
there. And so one of the other sped
just
teachers
drugs.
had it pulled it up, and they were like watching, and he was working on the project in the class because they had extra time. But the kid was literally, and his drug was meth. So he was doing like
How to
pictures
make
of
meth.
pictures of meth, cartoon pictures of meth. What does how to make meth? What? And the teacher was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's so funny.
And then it was like, "Oh, we're doing that in health and wellness." So it was just so funny. I'm like, I just want to know IT people. Hey, if anyone ever listens to this that works in IT, please, I don't know, DM me, message me, email us. What's the craziest thing you've seen someone look up on a computer?
Oh,
I don't want to
I
know. Like, here's the thing: if it's like porn, I don't want to know. I just want like the craziest like
yeah.
Google
A
search. You
couple
know what I
weeks
mean? Like,
ago, a couple weeks ago when we were out, me and Kaylee played a game where everyone had to show their most recent Google searches. And they were crazy.
why? Mine's usually like how to spell, and then it's some like fucked up
How to spell
spelling.
definitely.
How to spell restaurant.
Kaylee's was like stuff for cats or like will this kill my cat?
Here's you want to
Um
know who I think my my roommate Jarek. I want to know his. I feel like he sometimes posts on his close friends like stuff he searches, and I'm like, bro, what the
Mine's
hell?
crazy too. I
So
was gonna just go look at mine, but I'm actually scared and I don't
no,
want
I
to
actually would
share.
go do it. I don't
Let's
know if
see.
I've looked up
Can you
anything.
still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you've disappeared.
But
I
you
don't
can
even.
hear me, right?
Yes. How do you even
Um,
look up your recent Google searches? I truly.
you just go to history.
Oh. Oh, my most recent one was how long do whales hold their breath?
Oh my gosh, I have really bad one. It this one, if you just read it, it looks really bad.
What is it? Tell me. Read it first.
Okay, I'm giving context. I was watching SVU with my dad,
Oh, okay,
and this
okay.
situation came up. So I Googled, is it rape if you sleep with someone lying about their identity? Because that was what they were on trial
That what they
for.
were divesting? Oh, and you were like wondering like legally if that's considered rape.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. No, mine I was
Where's
actually
Sugar Ray from? Harry
I
Styles
googled
Pilgrim.
Fred Meyer gluten-free treats. Oh, yesterday I searched Harry Styles engaged because did you see he was out
Yes,
supposedly Zoe Kravitz. Oh,
I
I
did
googled
see that.
420 food deal alerts. I did search up um where did that one go? Islamic greetings in Arabic because one of the we had a new kid start and he's like from
Oh,
Afghanistan. And then the other ones are literally like I looked up my
mine are
school
all
website.
Tomodachi Life.
You're just like how to make XYZ.
Mine's all Tomodachi Life and some Baldur's Gate.
Oh, and my other ones are all about black marlin fish because I was helping a student with a project about black marlins.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
But anyway, I
nothing
encourage
crazy.
everyone to look up their most recent Google search.
Look up your most recent Google search and then Google your birthday
Tell
and
us.
Florida man and let us know
Yes.
what your
And tell us if you think Ricky was actually kidnapped.
yeah, and what you think about Gerald. Because
I think Gerald's probably hot.
was Gerald the one with the scar on his fin?
Yeah. Yeah. So he's like Gil from
Gil.
Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Yeah, I like it.
Anyway.
Do you want me to do the outro since I mean, no, I did the
no.
intro, but you did the whole
No, I can
story.
do it.
Okay.
No, I can do it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and or listening. Tune in next week for a video game. I don't know which one it's gonna be. Probably
Yeah, I
Baldur's Gate.
think I'm trying to think of where we're at, but I'm pretty sure like what? I don't think we have
We're
anything
caught up.
Yeah, I think we'll have Baldur's Gate coming out last week for us, but then and then it's this, and then I think so.
Well, stay tuned for our video game stuff. You can watch us live on Twitch or on Kick. We're snacks and tinfoil hats everywhere now, guys. We've made it really easy for you. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Connor makes wonderful reels and posts them, and they're really funny. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in them.
Well, maybe we're saying that because we're in them and we're narcissists.
But go give them a like.
Wait, next for one of our Twitches, can we just take? I think for one Twitch day, we should take like quizzes, and I think we should take
BuzzFeed
quizzes, and I think we should take Are you gay? Are you a narcissist? I think we should just take quizzes. I think that'd be so funny.
It could be funny, but also really sad.
It's like, yeah, you're a narcissist and you need fucking therapy. And I'm like, I know.
But yeah, follow us everywhere. And thanks for watching and listening. And if we go missing, blame
who you blaming? Okay, good. Margaret, fuck that bitch. Blame Margaret. Margaret, when I see you, you better run the other way.
It sounds shot, Margaret.
John shot.
Okay.
Bye.